whispering. Here they are. Good night, stars. Good night, air. See, it's getting darker, isn't it? Good night, noises everywhere. The end. All right. Hope you like that. Now, we've had a woman in Tupelo do a very special version of that book that I want to read next, called Goodnight Tupelo. And this is by Brittany Carol Rogers, who's a good friend of ours, and it's illustrated by Brent Farah, another good friend of ours. And this is a book especially written about Tupelo. Goodnight Tupelo. Brittany says, this book was written with my own future children in mind, who I cannot wait to meet. So Cannon, she couldn't wait to meet you. And it's dedicated to all the little ones that call Tupelo home, and to the mamas and daddies who get to snuggle up and read to them. And hopefully that's all of us. All right, here's the Tupelo version. Goodnight, Elvis statue, singing in Fair Park. Goodnight, fountain I play in, lit up in the dark. Goodnight, Lyric Theater on Broadway Street. Goodnight, Gumtree Festival, where my favorite artists meet. You know, our motto at Reed's Gumtree Bookstore is where readers and writers meet in Tupelo, Mississippi. That's why we have all of our local authors get to have a book signing here. It's one of the biggest days of their lives. It's really fun for us to be able to host them. Goodnight, Veterans Park. Your flags lead the way. Goodnight, Little birthplace. Isn't that a great place to visit? Goodnight, Tupelo Airport and the planes that fly. They all say Contour Airlines now. Goodnight, Natchez Trace and the cars that drive by. Goodnight, Ballard Park, where I go to feed the ducks. What do the ducks say? Park too, aren't they? Goodnight, Automobile Museum and your antique cars and trucks. And that's actually goodbye to the Automobile Museum since this book was written, but it was a wonderful place. Goodnight, Buffalo Park, where the wild ones roam. Goodnight, Daily Journal. You bring the news to my home. And I hope everybody will continue to support the Daily Journal. You know, we're so lucky to have a local newspaper that cares about things that go on here, whether it's the things in the city government, whether it's the youth sports, whether it's the civic opportunities that we all have. And I hope that everybody will still make it a priority to subscribe to the Journal and take the Journal. You know, they're having a hard time too these days, but that Daily Journal is the best things that ever happened to us in Tupelo. And I hope we'll all continue to support it and advertise, read it, whether it's online or the hard copy. Goodnight, Tupelo Hardware. Elvis got his first guitar from you. That's right across the street from us, isn't it? Goodnight, Johnny's Drive-In and your world-famous barbecue. That's good barbecue out at Johnny's. Doctors and nurses at NMMC, that's our hospital. And aren't we thankful for them and all the first responders now that are helping take care of people that are sick and trying to get us all well as soon as we can. So let's all applaud for a minute for our nurses and doctors and all the people that are keeping us safe and responding. Good night, Cats and Dogs and the Humane Society. And they're wonderful to have people have these rescue dogs. Good night, Crosstown and the trains going through. What do the trains say? Woo, woo, woo. Sometimes it seems like they say that about every 5 minutes, but Tupelo was built because of the train tracks, so we need to just, when the trains come by, just sit back and smell the roses for a while. Goodnight Golden Wave and the Golden Blue. Love our public school system, and our color is blue and gold. Goodnight Bancorp South Arena. Your shows are number one. They really are. We saw Jersey Boys last Virus Citizen. What it was a great night that was. Goodnight Mall at Barnes Crossing, where I go to have fun. Well, right now the mall at Barnes Crossing is closed. I know because Reed's has a store there, and so our employees aren't getting to work while this quarantine goes on. But I hope when things open back up that we'll all go and support the stores, both downtown and at the mall, because it's a hard time for retailers right now. But we'll make it through. Good night, Tupelo police officers. You keep us safe and sound. And they really do. We really appreciate the police, and we need to thank them and the firemen too. Good night, Reed's Department Store. Best shop around. Well, this may be my favorite page in this book. And I appreciate Brittany saying that. You know, Reed's has been here 115 years. That's probably older than anybody watching this right now. If you are older than 115 years, please let us know, and we'll call the news and get you on the news. But we have made it through. Our store has made it through tornadoes and financial big upheavals before in the country, and all sorts of things, and wars and things that you don't even want to think about. But we are still here, and we're going to be here online during this, and we're going to open our doors again when this is over and be better, bigger and better than ever. In fact, we're having, during this time, we're going to have our lobby and our gift shop repainted, so the gift shop will be ready, even bigger and better, and our employees will sure be rested, and we'll be ready to come back too. So Reed's is going to be here, and I hope you'll stay with us and be here too. Good night, downtown and Main Street too, and support these restaurants that are still doing on Main Street. I know Cafe 212 and Vanelli's, I've eaten there recently. I think Simply Sweet may be opening back up Monday, but they could really use your help right now too. Good night to you. Love you. That's Tupelo's version. Hope you'll enjoy that. All right. I don't know if y'all know this book. It says, "Nobody is watching. Now's the perfect chance. Ready, bunny, steady, bunny." So if you want to get up where you are and help dance around while I'm reading this book, that'll be fine. If you want to just listen to it, that'll be fine. This is called Everybody Dance by Ellie Sen. Everybody is invited to dance and jump and play, and we just got to make the best of these times and enjoy them. Every bunny dance. Nobody is watching. Now's the perfect chance. Ready, bunny? Steady, bunny. Every bunny dance. Every bunny dance now. Every bunny dance now. All right, let's go. Let's be dancing. And clap your paw. Every bunny dance now. And twist and twirl. You know how to twist. And shake your tail. It's kind of fun. And whirl. All right, are you dancing out there? Let's see you. Everybody play. All right, play. I love play. I'm doing a lot more. I have a lot more time to play these days since I'm not working. And bang a drum. I don't have a drum, but you probably got something to bang. Flute and blow a horn. A tooty toot. I don't know about the tooty toots. Everybody sing. Fa la 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 la, tra la 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 la. When I was visiting my daddy when he was not feeling well one time, I told him I was going to sing, cheer him up, I was going to sing Deck the Halls, and he was going to sing the chorus with me. So I sang, "Deck the halls with boughs of holly," and I pointed to Dad, and he went. But at least he had a sense of humor still, even though it was a black sense of humor. All right, here we go. Fa la la la, dooby dooby doo, fiddle dee, dum. You singing? I think I can hear you. Uh-oh, what's happened? Fox! Bunnies are in trouble. Everybody run! Bunnies are running away. Stay very still. Don't make a sound. Hold your breath, or you'll be found. All right, be still, everybody. Be still. 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 Everybody watch. Ginger, are you watching? Let's see, did I skip a page? There's the everybody run. Everybody watch. All right. And now look what the fox is doing. The fox is dancing. A dainty waltz. A pirouette. A somersault. Can you do a somersault? A clarinet. A graceful bow. A quiet sigh. Oh, a lonely fox. A tearful eye. Oh. See? Foxes don't, they want friends too, don't they? See the bunnies watching the fox dance and twirl and sing. Every bunny clap. Yay. So they're applauding the fox for the fox's performance. And gather round and cheer and sing and call, bravo, bravo. And all join in. And run and jump and dance and play. And look at them now. All the bunnies are playing with the fox and they're enjoying each other's company. And hope they're staying 6 feet apart. And all together every day. So the point of that story is that we all need to be paying attention to each other, and don't be afraid of people that don't look exactly like you, but if you get to know them, they can be great friends. Just like if you see somebody at school, at recess or something that's by themselves or looks sad, it's really sweet of you to go over there and just say, hey, you can play with me, and they will really appreciate it. And I bet you'll do that because y'all are great children. All right, everybody dance. Hope y'all are getting invigorated now. I'm kind of getting fired up, and we still got 10 more minutes, so I'm excited. All right. Let's see. The next book they've given me to read is a book of poetry for kids by Robert Frost. Robert Frost is one of America's great poets, was one of America's great poets. I loved Robert Frost when I was studying poetry and still have some Robert Frost poetry books. And this is a the first poem that I'm going to read to you is called A Prayer in Spring. A Prayer in Spring. Oh, give us pleasure in the flowers today, and give us not to think so far away. As uncertain harvest keep us here, all simply in the springing of the year. Oh, give us pleasure in the orchid white, like nothing else by day, like ghosts by night, and make us happy in the happy bees that swarm dilating round the perfect trees. See the bees around the trees? If you see some flowers around your house, you probably see some bees around pollinating. And make us happy in the darting bird that suddenly above the bees is heard, the meteor that thrusts in with needle bill, and off a blossom in mad air stands still. For this is love and nothing else is love, the which it is reserved for God above, to sanctify to what far ends he will, but which it only needs that we fulfill. Prayer in Spring by Robert Frost. Let's see. Here's the second one called flower gathering. You pick flowers at your house sometimes, or get flowers to come in and ordered, or just to get to enjoy flowers around town. The tulips are blooming beautifully downtown that the Tupelo Garden Club has planted, and if you just get in your car and want to travel around and get out of the house a little bit, drive down downtown, see those tulips, they really are beautiful. And that just, you know, beauty is doesn't go away when this virus comes. Nature and its beauty is still there, and thank goodness they are. This is called flower gathering. I left you in the morning, and in the morning glow, you walked away beside me to make me sad to go. Do you know me in the gloaming, gaunt and dusty gray with roaming? Are you dumb because you know me not, or dumb because you know? All for me, and not a question for the faded flower gay that could take me from beside you for the ages of a day. They are yours, and be the measure of their worth for you to treasure, the measure of the little while that I've been long away. So that's Robert Frost and the Flower Gathering. Okay, I want to tell you about some other things that are coming up that Reads that I'm excited about, and share with you some things that we're trying to do to make your time at home really special. First of all, our gift shop, and you can order these. You can call. You can go to Reads MS online. You can Facebook or Instagram, how you're watching this now. But these are individualized Easter baskets. See the little ears? And they've got your name on them. And this one has a book in it called The Tale of Peter Rabbit. But we can do those. Those I think are $24, but that's cute. Those are from our gift shop. Then from our children's shop, we're making some Easter baskets that are one for boy and one for girl. You see the little blue bow and the yellow bow. And we'll fill these with just fun little toys and Easter eggs and things that would be fun to play with. And those are from our children's shop. And I've got the information on those that I'll hold up right now. Let's see. Let me put these down in front of my friends here. You see my congregation that I've got listening to me today. And by the way, we had some names offered in to name our giraffe at the bookstore, and the first person to send in a name was Mary Liddy, and she suggested Ginger the giraffe, which I think is a great name. She looks kind of gingerish, doesn't she? So from now on, this is Ginger, our giraffe, at the Gumtree bookstore, so come see her. Let's see. Oh, yeah. This is one more thing from our children's shop. It's cute. This is the amazing egg decorator, and it helps you decorate eggs in just a really beautiful way, in a fun way. It's just a good activity to do with children. It's the amazing egg decorator, and we have curbside pickup or home delivery for these baskets or any of the gifts it Reads. Easter baskets to go. You can check Reads Children's or Reads 1905 on Instagram. Is a really good way to get these boys and girls baskets, as well as the amazing egg decorator. Then we've also got some new things at the store that are that we're really beginning just to sell out of before we had to go out of business. But this is a Bago bag. We got them in two sizes. These are just great rubber bags. You use it for lots of things. This is the bigger size. We got these down in big sizes and little sizes. And then something I'm really excited about before we go to tell you about is that, again, just trying to make the quality of life here, just make it even better in some ways than it was before this terrible virus has made us change our lifestyles, but really given us a chance to rethink our relationships and who's important to us, and give us time to spend with each other. I actually didn't realize that I potentially could be a very lazy person until this happened. I just never realized being lazy was an option for me. I always gotten up and gone to work and enjoyed all of the activities of the world. And for a while, I was just kind of lazy the last week. Didn't have to get out of bed, didn't have any time to be there. But I'm sort of restructuring my days now and giving myself a schedule to exercise and to continue to work and try to help our employees and us get through these times and help our community. United Way has got a fund now that you can give to help. Reed's has given to the Hunger Coalition as well as this fund. But one of the things we got that I'm really excited about now is for you, we've got this Tuesday at 5 o'clock. Meg, you can see this. Get this up closer. Meg is sweet. She's got here. Don't get closer than 6 feet. Reed's Happy Hour. It's this Tuesday at 5 o'clock. You go to it just like you are here, and we'll give you some details if that changes. But it's the acoustic guitar of our son, Jack Reed III, who, without bragging, is just a wonderful guitarist. I tried to find a picture of him down here, but my pictures are kind of stuck in the 90s. I don't have any current pictures of Jack with the guitar, but this is Jack along with his friend Lee McAlilly and his friend Brooks Harris, who in 1999 were at First United Methodist Church playing music for the food pantry back then, doing a good turn. But Jack is going to be here at 5 o'clock this Tuesday, and you can get your lemonade or whatever you want to have to sip on, and Mom and Daddy can get their refreshment or their cocktail hour or whatever, and just join Jack at 5 o'clock Central Time this Tuesday for 30 minutes of acoustic guitar music as just a gift to us. And I appreciate him being willing to do that, to pitch in for our store and family to make life the best we can for everybody during this time. And we don't know how long this will end, but we do know that the best thing we can do is just follow what Mayor Shelton's orders are and just try to stay as safe as we can, keep washing our hands, keep safe distance from people, get outside when we can. It's safe to do so. That sunshine is healthy for us. The doctors say that. And try to support people that are having a hard time. Like I said, our local restaurants, they're still doing curbside and delivery, and stores like ours, and not just Reed, but other stores that have had to close and pitch in. And then again, just be thankful for and support our first responders, our doctors and nurses, and all the people in the hospitals, the people that are working, whose stores are open, but people still have to work and be subject to to all of us that are coming in and taking care of them. We have at Reed's, if you're not sure what you want to do, but you'd like to, when things get better, you can still call and order these gift cards. This says Keep Calm. We have gift cards. We actually have this sign up at Christmas when people get sort of panicking at the end of Christmas and don't know what to give. But we still got these that we can send you online that you can use when we open back up. And one other thing we're doing is that every day for the last week, I've been having a thought for the day. And you can go back on our Facebook or online and Instagram and see our thoughts for the day, which I'm trying to leave some inspirational thought that inspires me, and to the extent that I can try to be the best person I can be, and you can be the best person you can be, we can be the best people that we all can be to help us get through. So this is my thought for the day. This is from Marcel Proust, and it says, "Let us be grateful to people who make us happy, charming gardeners who make our souls blossom." So let me read that again. This is our thought for the day, and it just reminded me of our garden. Lisa and I were out in our garden yesterday, and I appreciate her making our garden such a beautiful place to but not only the flowers that blossom, but we people blossom too. And this is a time for us to blossom, to be our most beautiful. And how we're beautiful is how we look, and also how we take care, more importantly, how that's what's a beautiful person, really, is how a person acts. So this is the thought for the day, and I'll leave you with this. It says, and smile when you say this, because smiles are contagious, just like this virus is contagious. And the more we smile at each other, back at you when you're smiling at them. For example, I'm smiling at you now. Are you smiling back at me? I hear it. I feel it. I see it. So this is my last thought for the day. Let us be grateful to people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. And that's Marcel Proust. So I hope you have a happy rest of the day, and we'll see you back here Tuesday at 5 o'clock for Reed's Happy Hour. Thanks for joining me at Reed's Gumtree Bookstore. Have a great day. Bye-bye.